Aw, cut me some slack. Not everyone gets trained by a king. You're just weak. I'm not. I'm just learning. One day I'll beat you. When pigs fly. Come on, let's go again. We went all day. I'm hungry. Then let's have a picnic. A general doesn't have picnics with the prince. You're not a general and you're a prince too. So it's acceptable. Kage's pouting because Hinata is right. And I'm older, so you have to. Listen to me. No, I do not. You might be older, but I can still kick your ass. Very mean, Tobio. You two are so funny. Sister. Hello, princess. Hey, Shoyo. Tobio, are you ready to go? Go? We were going to have a picnic. Maybe next time, okay. Hey. Hinata blushing and wishing he had more time with Kageyama. You promise a picnic with me? Yeah, so long as you get better with your sword fighting, or you will be wasting my time. I promise. Gimme a hug. No. Kags. Be nice, Tobio. Tobio feeling embarrassed. Kags hugged Hinata while blushing. See you, Tobio. You too. Miwa and Tobio walks out to the carriage and rode back to their own palace. Are you thinking about marrying Hinata? He's such a good friend and a nice partner for you. No thanks. Why not? He's so cute. There will be so much fighting between us. He can't handle me and I'm not willing to stoop down to his level. Sounds like you're just cocky and so picky. He's sweet. Then you marry him. Tobio. Kags blushing just a little. How do you know you love someone? Oh, do you love Hinata? No. Just answer the question. Haha, well, sometimes you just know. There isn't just one definition of it. Well, that's horrible. I don't think so. How come? There's no meaning. So how do you know if you're in love? How can you marry someone without love? Do you love me? Yes, I do. How do you know? Because I can't live without you. Haha, yes you can, Tobio. No, I can't. Ever since Grandpa died, I don't want you to go too. Tobio, that's life. Some sacrifices has to be made, and that includes death. Just like you got over Grandpa's death, you will have to do the same for me. But I don't want to. Don't cry. Miwa thinking about her future. Tobio? Be strong for me, okay? Why? Do you need a reason? No, but I don't need to be told to be strong. I'm just saying, Tobio. Whatever, why do I need to be strong? Oyakawa introduced me to someone and he's really kind, a bit of a flirt. I don't want to hear your love life. Tobio, I'm being serious. Alright, fine. Everything is so serious. I'll let you ride the horses when we get back, just listen. You mean midnight? Okay. Listening. Such a wild boy. Hey. Look, the person I'm considering marrying is from the cat territory. So Prince Kuru, Prince Kenma, and Prince Lef? You have been studying. Father is so strict with studies. At least your brain is working. It always works. Sure, brother. But what about them? Cats are sneaky, and we are in the Crow territory, the biggest territory, but we are the strongest out of all the kingdoms that's in the territory. I know. After our father and our uncle, you be our only hope. So just remember to be strong, always, okay? Of course. I'm going to be a general. So that mean I'll protect you in my home. Miwa feeling proud of her brother. I know you will. Tobio saw her beautiful smile, so happy and sure about him protecting his home. That scene soon turned dark, small Tobio surrounded by darkness and screams. He felt like he was floating lower and lower until Tobio opened his eyes and he was underwater. Tobio screaming. He saw bubbles escape his mouth, the scream so piercingly clear that it made him try to cover his ears. Shut up. Leave me alone. Tobio. No. Leave me alone. Tobio. Help me. Avenge me, Tobio. Leave me alone. Tobio. Tobio. Tobio screaming. Tobio fell deeper in the water. No matter how much he struggled, he was falling. Listen to me. Look. Tobio felt fear crawl through his body, that animal, that rage, those eyes. Get it away from me. Avenge me. Those eyes, so full of jealousy and hatred, those eyes. That person wanted to kill him. No. Then he woke up, screaming. Tobio feeling trapped in the dream. Tobio. Tobio. It's okay. Look at me. Tsukishima quickly took hold of Tobio, who was trying to cover his ears while crying. He didn't know why he was crying, but those screams, the girl, everything was so horrible but familiar. Leave me alone. Please leave me alone. SHHH, it's okay. I'm here. Tsukishima felt Tobio shake in his hold, crying and pleading for things to stop. He had a good guess what it was about, and he felt worse when he realized Tobio never had time to grieve for his losses. His mind, or maybe even his sister's ghost, was haunting him, and his poor Tobio didn't know why. Tobio, I'm here. I love you, Tobio. Everything is going to be okay. I'm sorry. You have nothing to be sorry for. I woke you up. I don't mind. Not exactly what should happen after sex, huh? It's fine, Tobio. I'm sorry. SHH, just rest. Just calm down. Okay. Tsukishima rocked Tobio in his hold, caressing him and laying soft kisses on his head. Tobio calmed his breathing, but refused to close his eyes. Instead, he reached out for Tsukishima's hand and held it. Tsukishima never felt so guilty. I'm so sorry, Tobio. It was his men that killed Tobio's home. Those screams he could only imagine, was connected to him. I'm so sorry. When morning came, they were only lightly sleeping until the sunlight poured through the windows and hit their eyes. Tobio sat from Tsukishima's chest. His throat was dry and his backside hurt. He rubbed his eyes and looked at his lover, so gracefully sleeping as the light made his blonde hair glow. He looked beautiful. You look like shit. Good morning to you too, my love. Tsukishima opened his eyes to a beautiful sight of Tobio smiling softly at him. Lay back down, I'm getting cold. You have to get ready for your ball tomorrow. My father can do that. I suggest having a little control of how it would look. What's the point? At least you can say the ball decor will be beautiful than walking into the most hideous ball you'll ever hate. Ugh. Can't we cuddle more? Stop pouting. We'll cuddle later. Now, let's bathe together. My backside hurts, so you'll have to excuse me for missing morning training. Consider it done. Thank you. Now, get up. No. Fine. Tobio crawled over and got out of the bed, his body covered in marks of what happened last night. Tsukishima eyes his rear, for once considering to get up. His eyes traveled upward to Tobio, looking back at him with a smirk. Surely. You won't let me bathe alone, will you? Tsukishima quickly getting horny. Do you need my help? Yes, I like to be very thorough. Join me when you want. Tsukishima watched him head to the bathroom, then the sound of running water. Tsukishima getting hot and bothered. Tsukishima got up and joined. To, thoroughly clean him. Tsukishima left his room late and headed to the dining hall to eat. Tobio followed behind, walking in a soft daze, but satisfied. How are you walking? Okay? You forget I was a whore for a month and a slave for about 5 years. Rough sex is what I'm used to. Tsukishima regrets asking, but also feeling jealous that he wasn't Tobio's first. But I have to say that your dick is the one I enjoyed most. It better be by the way you sounded, or else I take you back to my room for round 5. 6. I do include your mouth. Of course you do. Are you sure you can do afternoon training? I'll admit my defense needs a little work, so I'll take any training I can get. If that's what you want. Yes, but thank you. And after my training and dinner, can I reside in your room to sleep? Sure. I'll be up late though, so if you want to find me, you'll have to ask the servants. I will. As they enter the dining room, Tsukishima kissed Tobio's lips with the soft I love you that made Tobio smile. Goodness, with a slave? Dear, be gentle, this is beautiful to see. This isn't appropriate. Do you not remember that I was nothing more but a mere maiden? I was a peasant you fell in love with. Don't belittle yourself, my queen. You are beauty itself, a goddess herself amongst the people, and everyone have nothing more but good words towards you. Don't you think how you feel about me is how he feels about Tobio? The father, knowing his wife was right. Ha ha, my king, you're so similar to your son. Don't be so hard on him and let him enjoy himself. You already set up a ball for him and gave him more options, but if he wants Tobio as his bride, please be open to it. The father falling deeper in love with his queen. Your wisdom always amazes me. Sure it does. Spend more time with your children. And maybe you'll consider making more children with me. The queen kissed her husband, who chuckled but loved every minute of it. Ooh. Tsukikage acting like he never seen his parents kiss before. K. That's sweet. Gross. Tobio hit him lightly as Kyoko and Yachi chuckled before greeting Kei with a kiss on his cheek. Good morning, Tobio. I hope you had a nice night. Oh, shut up. He had a great night, thank you for asking. Shut up. The dining room was full of laughs with one blushing boy in the center of attention. But he couldn't help but feel like he was a part of the family. Everywhere in this day and time prepared for the upcoming ball the next day. Akashi and Bakuto, who were already in an arranged marriage, Ushijima and his potential suitor Tendao, Suge and Eiichi along with Oikawa and Iwaizumi. Prince left prepared with his guard Yaku. Hinata prepared his sword fighting techniques for the upcoming duel while Yamaguchi was tailored to look his best for his best friend. Kuru looked in his mirror, remember the time he decided to court his last love. He remembered the dancing and smiles, her curly hair and her bright attitude. He loved her with all his being. But his heart belonged to another. Get rid of her, and I'll take care of the rest. Kuru thought about the day and had full of regrets. Tomorrow was going to be hell. And Prince Kageyama Tobio was finally going to awaken. Avenge me, Tobio. Stay strong.